What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we pretty much started off the game and opened up the terrace dome. So let's head inside. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye to the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pull star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point to the pointer at the pull star and press A. Seems simple enough. Alright, so let's hop on into the observatory, or into this telescope, I guess they would say. I don't know what you would call it. These are galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent the distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the further you'll be able to travel. Seriously, what did like Mario hop into? It has to be like a telescope, right? But anyways, we have a new galaxy over here, and we only have one power star, so this is the only place that we can actually go to at this point. But this is Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. Alright, we most certainly will, little buddy. Let's fly to this galaxy. I love that little cutscene that they have there flying towards like the little galaxy right there. But anyways, as you can see, we have Good Egg Galaxy, and if you hover over the star, it says Dino Piranha, and pretty much this is just normal for Mario 3D platformers, but basically it gives you like a little name, which is kind of like a glimpse into what the mission's going to entail. But let's just go ahead and start it. And well, it'll fly over the galaxy and pretty much show you some other things that the mission might entail, which is, I really like that about the game. Like, you'll see that there's a giant egg there, and as you can tell from the name, Dino Piranha, that's probably like a dinosaur piranha egg. I really do like how they do that in pretty much all of the 3D Mario Galaxy. Since Mario 64, they've been doing that, where they kind of just, you know, give you a little hint at what the level's going to be about or where to get the power star just in the name alone. I think that is really cool, and I really do like how they did that. But anyways, this is our first real level of the game, technically, guys. So it's pretty exciting. And did I just get hurt by an easy enemy to avoid? Oh, that's going to be just fun. Just fun. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and collect a few little star bits while we're here, actually. They do become useful later on. There's a coin to restore your health, should you need it. But yeah, like I said, the star bits do become useful later on. So I'm just going to go ahead and collect some while we're here. I'm not going to spend too much time here, but if you come down here, this little box right here gives you a bunch of star bits. So go ahead and collect those. And what I really want to do is actually come over to here, and let's get off the wall, thank you very much, and come over to this orange pipe, because I want to head down here and show something off. Now, there are a lot of secrets in this game. There are many secrets in this game. Alright, I'm not going to sing the rest of this the rest of the song. But anyways, yeah, there are a lot of secrets in this game, and I'm going to try and show off as many as I can, but I'm sure there is some that I will miss. So, if you do know a secret in this game and I miss it, please point it out to me, and if we can, I will go back and show it off. But anyways, right here, these little yellow pads, if you shoot a star bit on them, they give you a coin, which you can use to restore your health. But let's grab this big coin, and listen carefully while I pick up these note blocks. As you can see, that's like the classic Mario Underground theme right there. And there's a few of those in the game, but after you collect all of them, you get a 1-up. So that's kind of nice. They kind of do hand out 1-ups a lot in this game, so it's kind of impossible to get a game over, but, you know, it's still cool nonetheless, I guess. Especially since that was like a nice little Easter egg there with the classic Mario theme. But we're pretty much done on this main planet now, so let's just get past these Goombas. And now you can sequence break a lot in this game, and while I'm not going to be doing it personally just because I like to keep things legit, I will make use of that one sequence break right there where you can skip talking to that annoying little Luma. Hooray, sequence breaking! I'll try not to do that too much, I promise, but there is a lot of sequence breaking in this game, especially with all like the crazy gravity platforming there is in this game. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Like, speedruns are really fun to watch. Anyways, but I'm not skilled enough to do speedruns, so don't even ask. Anyways, watch out for these little like rock things. If you actually spin in the center, like that little red center, how did that even hurt? Whatever. If you spin into the red center, you can actually. How are these guys killing me? If I die to a freaking like rock, I swear. If I die on the first mission, nonetheless, I swear. All right, get the coin, Mario. Thank you. All right, let's get out of here before I die to a freaking rock. Anyways, Let's go down here and watch out for these little blue guys, actually, because if they stay on you long enough, I believe they suck health from you, so watch out for that. And you can grab this coin and get a nice little group of star bits right here. And they'll lead you to this piranha plant, and you can actually spin into these piranha plants. Do not die from a piranha plant. I will freaking be upset. I don't even know how else to explain it. But yeah, you can actually like spin into the piranha plants to kill them, which is kind of cool because I think that's the first time in a Mario 3D platformer where you can actually like, I guess, touch the piranha plant and not get hurt from it. Of course, if you're like me, you've got hurt from it anyways. But if you come over here, there's a little secret over here. Now, be careful on this platform because that does disappear when you step on it. But if you come into this pipe, this is actually a little shortcut that we can take. Believe it or not, there are a few like shortcuts like this in the game where you can skip a few different planets, and depending on which shortcut you take, it could save time. I'm not entirely sure if this will actually save you that much time. But basically, all we need to do here is light up all of these, you know, blue things and turn them into green, basically, but yellow first. And then, basically, we can get into this launch star now and skip, I believe, one entire planet, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it could be a good thing because you get to skip some of the level, but it's also a bad thing because you might not be able to get as many star bits and stuff like that. I just wanted to show it off because it was there, and it's an interesting secret that a lot of people can just miss going through the first level, actually. But we're almost done with this level. We're almost to the Dino Piranha, per se. Let's just break through here and get out of here. Oh yeah, when you launch through stars, be careful because they will, like, you know, have areas where you can get some extra star bits like that. So it's kind of cool to rake in the star bits just by going through a star like that. And as you can see, we're already at the giant egg. Now, normally you could just go for it and set up the mini-boss, but what I like to do is come over here and break these little crystals with all the star bits in them, because it can be kind of hectic to try and pick these up while you're actually fighting the boss. But let's go ahead and start fighting the boss. Now, this is pretty much like the PD Piranha of this game. So if you've played Mario Sunshine, you probably know who PD Piranha is. It's like the most overused boss fight in that game, and while Mario Sunshine isn't that bad with overusing boss fights, we probably will fight this guy a few more times. But trust me, it is nowhere near as bad as Mario Sunshine. Oh my gosh, they reuse boss fights so much in that game, and I kind of have a personal vendetta against that game. I don't really like it, but that's just my personal opinion of it. And we're already done with this boss fight already. Like, it's only like a 3-hit boss fight, and it's super easy, as you saw there. All you need to do is get behind him, spin attack into his like coconut tail, I guess, and then hit him. But let's collect a star. And there we go, already 2 down, awesome. 112 star bits, not bad at all. And I'm going to pass up saving for now. But those little crystals are called star bits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Wiimote at the screen and point your pointer at them to pick them up. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the pointer and pressing B. Basically, right now, we're just going through a tutorial section. They're going to teach us how to pick up star bits and shoot them at Lumas, because that's pretty much the second thing that you can do with star bits. You can pick them up and feed them to Lumas, and then if you do that, they will transform into different things like planets, sling stars, and other things later on in the game. But we'll get into that later on anyways. You can shoot them at enemies or feed them to hungry Lumas. Either way, I'm sure star bits will be a big help on your adventure. Indeed they will. Indeed they will. Alright, but let's hop into the next level and try and finish that up before we end off this episode here. So let's fly back to Good Egg Galaxy, and as you'll see, there's 2 extra like blank stars there, so we actually have 2 new missions we can select, I think. Or at least there's 3 stars total that we know about now, and there's probably a hidden star. That's probably what that means. Anyways, we have a snack of cosmic proportions here, which, as you can probably guess, we're going to have to use star bits to feed a hungry Luma. Right there, actually. But let's get started. Now, this hungry Luma needs approximately 100 star bits. That's kind of a lot, actually. That's a very big number, but don't worry about it, because the game does a very good job of making sure that you will have enough star bits. And there's always a way to go back and get more, like in a level. If you get up to like the Luma and you don't have enough, usually they put in a back door so that way you can actually go back to previous planets that you were on and get some extra star bits. Now, something that I do want to show off is if you see a group of like rocks or anything in a circle like this, go ahead and shake the Wii remote, and bam, look at that, you get some extra star bits right off the bat. So that's kind of a nice little tip right there. You get some extra star bits. Now, I'm going to go ahead and farm star bits on this planet just a little bit, because I want to make sure I have enough. So I'm probably going to get up to around 70 or so. That's probably a good number to get to before we leave this planet and go to the next few, because believe it or not, there's actually not that many planets between here and the Hungry Illuma. So if you don't get, like, you know, a good amount on your starting planet, well, you could actually set yourself up for failure. But don't worry, because there are some extra, like, optional planets you can go to on this area anyways. But I'm gonna try and get them on my first try, actually, without going to the optional planets, because there's no need to waste time if we don't need to. But we already got 80, so that's more than enough, pretty much. Let's go ahead and talk to this star, and he's going to transform into a bunch of pole stars for us. And pole stars are fun. They add a lot to the game, and especially later on, they get pretty hectic, actually. But you can use them to go off the planets and get to other areas. And if you fall off a pole star, chances are, if you're not close enough to the planet or not close enough to another pole star, you'll probably fall into a black hole and die. So it's important to be careful when you're going on pole stars, at least, and make sure that you time them correctly. I think there is like a certain distance they can pull you, and if you get sucked in too far, that you'll just go beyond the point of recovery and just die, and it will happen later on in the game, trust me. I'm not that good at the game that I can prevent myself from dying to easy deaths like that, but I think that's all the main star bits we can get on this area, so let's head off to the next area. And as you can see, this is an instant of like optional planets that you can go to. Now if you don't swing right there like I totally missed, you end up here, which is another planet that you can actually get some star bits off of. I meant to swing into that star and actually go to the planet that I wanted to go to, but that really didn't work out to my advantage. I don't know why. Like, usually it pauses there for like a split second that you can spin, but apparently it didn't do that, and it felt like I needed to go to that planet, so let's show off that planet, I guess. Anyways, now this is the planet that I wanted to end up on, and there are some extra star bits here just in case, but we already have well over 100, so we're already set. Let's go ahead up to the tip of the planet and talk to the Luma. Hey, you! Yeah, you. Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snack happiness and transform. I'm famished. I need 100 star bits to curb the hunger pains. Alright, here we go. Now, don't worry too much about this because it will automatically stop at 100, so you can't waste star bits here. But this is pretty cheap, actually. Later on in the game, it can cost upwards of, like, I think 300 star bits to transform some of these Lumas. They get pretty greedy later on, but Lumas can transform into a lot of cool things. Like this one, transform into a whole freaking planet. That is ridiculous. And the warp stars that the Lumas create are a slightly pinkish color, so they're different than the normal orange warp stars, so that's how you can differentiate between the two later on in the game. And what's nice about Mario Galaxy is that you can actually skip a lot of the areas of this game by just using backflips and wall jumps to your advantage, so I will definitely beat... No, don't you dare kill me, plant. What do you think you're doing, plant? I don't appreciate you. But yeah, I will be probably abusing the crap out of like every sort of jumping mechanic in this game, just to save myself some time. I don't consider it cheating, actually, but it's just you know what, I actually consider it to be more skilled than actually doing it the way that they intended. Like, it takes more skill, I think, in my opinion, to find ways to, you know, do things that you couldn't normally or weren't intended to do them. But this is a good area to point out how much or how awesome this game really is. I mean, just the music and the whole atmosphere in this game is amazing. If you own a Wii and haven't played this game, you need to, like, fix that ASAP. The atmosphere, the music, just the overall look of this game is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's an experience to play, and I don't even know if my Let's Play can do this game justice. It's just that good, honestly. But yeah, like I did down there, I actually just skipped a whole portion of this little tube by jumping up into the red areas, which is an instance of some extra gravity platforming, and there will be a lot of that later on in the game. But let's jump through here and get shot through solid glass. Now, if you got shot through solid glass at that speed, you pretty much would have exploded upon impact, actually. Like, Mario's everything would be all over the inside of that glass dome. I'm sorry, but it's a video game, so you know what, we can look past it. Hooray! Now, believe it or not, you don't actually need to collect these star chips to form these pole stars. You can actually long jump straight into the star, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I'm just going to go ahead and grab them anyways. I think I will actually just show off me long jumping into it, and it's pretty easily. Now, A lot of people get confused on this, and I remember when I first played this level, I got super confused on this part because like I was like, wait, can I go on the bottom of this? But yeah, if we just long jump, we should be able to make that. There we go. See, you don't even need the stupid pole stars, but they're there just in case. Let's head back to the observatory now anyways, but like I was saying, you can get confused pretty easy just by not knowing how gravity works in this game, and gravity works amazing in this game. I love it so much. And there we go, 3 stars total. We're making a dent in that thing. Alrighty. 144 star bits, and we discovered a new galaxy. Holy crap, a whole boatload of things are happening right now, but I guess that's expected considering we just started the game. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand the range of visions, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. And we will hold off on saving just now, but once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.